Welcome back to Say No to Lashon Hara, day 26. This entire series is being done as a zechut for a refuah shlema for Chana bat Tzima Fega. In the opening of the Chafetz Chaim, he begins by saying, I want you to understand that all that I'm talking about when I talk about Lashon Hara is referring to a person who speaks Lashon Hara occasionally. If you have a person that makes a habit out of speaking Lashon Hara, that person is not speaking Lashon Hara, they are a Ba'al Lashon Hara. And for that, the punishment is much worse. Now, it's interesting because we're really, at this stage, trying to define what the mitzvah is or isn't, what the avera is or isn't. Why is he mentioning that the punishment is worse? And really, the idea that has to stand out to us here is that when we look at Lashon Hara that's being done occasionally, the problem is that a person did sin X one time, sin X two times. But when a person is doing sin X whenever they want, that idea is much greater than the individual acts of sin, because it shows that the person is saying, I'm doing whichever mitzvot I want, and I'm not going to do this one. That point, when he becomes a Ba'al Lashon Hara, and he is doing it habitually, it takes a definition change to be able to see this person correctly. So as an example, imagine if someone said, I play baseball, I just don't hit the ball. Well, then what do? The game of baseball involves hitting a ball. So to here, a person could say, I play baseball, but I don't run so fast. I play baseball, but sometimes I'm a little bit lazy. I play baseball, but sometimes I strike out. If a person decides about batting or about fielding that they're not doing it consistently, then they're not a baseball player. And the Chafetz Chaim is trying to communicate to us that part of being a religious Jew is to be able to understand that I am dedicated to trying to do all the mitzvot in the Torah as best I can. If I mess up here or I mess up there, I still maintain my name of an observant Jew. But the moment I decide to give up on the fight is the moment I have now changed myself from being an observant Jew to being a person that is deciding when and where I want to join in Hashem's mission.